Welcome back. We have all heard of the Great Resignation, right? People who quit their jobs en masse during the pandemic. Now we're seeing what's known as the Great Reshuffling. To weigh in, joining us live now this morning, we welcome back Jared Casalia with True Staffing Partners. Good morning.
Good morning. Great to be with you, Matt.
Yes, of course. So tell us, Jared, what exactly is the Great Reshuffling versus what everyone knows as the Great Resignation?
Sure. Well, the Great Resignation led to what many people are calling the Great Reshuffling. With quit rates still at record levels, many of these job-hopping workers switched more than just jobs. According to a survey from Prudential, 20% of U.S. workers have changed careers in the last year.
Yeah, so it implies a lot of movement going on here. So, will this Great Reshuffling trend continue or will it end soon? What can we expect?
Oh, Matt, it's not over by a long shot. 45% of workers are still considering a job move. And of that group, about a third are actively seeking new jobs. So no, I don't think we're done with the Great Reshuffling. In fact, we're going to see another round of workers who already switched jobs in the last 2 years switch jobs again. 58% of workers who changed careers since March of 2020 took a pay cut to do so, which means that they're going to be on the hunt for better paying jobs.
Interesting. So, which groups out there are doing the most job hopping right now?
Well, not surprisingly, the younger generation, millennials, Gen Z, account for an outsized proportion of job hoppers. About half of workers who changed career paths were millennials, even though they only make up about a third of the workforce. Similarly, Gen Z made up of 15% of workers who changed career paths, but only about 5% of the workforce. The reasons for this are not unique to the pandemic era. We've known that the younger generations are more likely to switch jobs long before COVID, but the employment conditions created during COVID exacerbated that trend.
It sounds like many factors are playing into this reshuffling, but what are those main reasons behind it?
First of all, it's higher pay. They're seeing and reading about inflation, not just in the economy, but as a whole in salaries in particular, and they want to get in on it. Second, they want to find jobs that are aligned with their lifestyle. Whether that means remote work, flexible work from home policies, employers are offering more options for people who don't want to come into an office every day, and that's motivating people to switch jobs. And last, there's still a large group of people who did not want to give up secure employment during the uncertainty of the pandemic, but who have realized they aren't fulfilled in their job and now want to make a change. And that group is feeling more and more confident that now is the time to make that change.
Yeah, so bottom line, it sounds like overall there's many things that play into this picture, whether it's the pandemic, pay, it's just a whole lot of things, right?
We're going to see a lot of people changing jobs again in the next year, Matt. Count on it.
Yeah, so buckle up, right? Our thanks to you, Jared, with True Staffing Partners. As always, thanks for coming on this morning. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.